You might wonder what goes on behind the store. I know we make it look easy, but putting on a newscast is a big job. Our mornings start bright and early.
Okay.
With a story meeting, led by our producer.
Camera with maybe slight possibility that CP is going to have something, but actually they're not.
I guess timeless is like an ongoing thing, so we're just like bringing it.
In this meeting, story ideas are discussed and assigned by the members of the desk. But Kimberly Ivany oversees it all.
It is the collaboration of the desk people and also the content producers. When we assign stories, the content producers go out and get these stories independently or in teams. But at the end of the day, when we all come back together, we have to be communicating with the desk, with lineup, with myself to make sure we have all the tape times. The anchors have to know the flow of the stories so they can make the newscast actually make sense as it's going. And just to make sure that chaos does not ensue.
Oh dear. It's not going to flow if it's not working. My computer's killing itself.
Sometimes we struggle with new equipment, and some of us work on 3 stories at a time. There's a lot of multitasking.
Today I worked on 3 separate crew pieces. The one I'm working on right now, I did a Julie Payette conference and I went and shot that and now I'm just editing it. The other ones I'm working on was a Festival of Authors. That was yesterday. And the other one that I was working on was from the marathon this past weekend. And a crew piece essentially means you run out there, you have a camera, you shoot it, you edit it, you report it. You usually have 3 people with you at least. And yeah, you put it to air.
Some of our segments, like the weather segment and the sports segment, are pre-recorded with the use of the green screen. And of course, a good set of graphics. Other work done in edit suites is usually a lengthy process, but most importantly, a collaboration. Back in the newsroom, people continue to work hard on stories for the anchors.
So lineup is important because I need to make sure that we have enough stories going into the broadcast when we go to air.
And once that's done, it's time to print the script and head up to the studio.
Yeah, is there another spelling that...
Once in the studio, the anchors get familiar with the script as they read through it with the director. The director makes changes as she sees necessary.
Torsini.
Yeah, I can deal with that.
Meanwhile, the control room awaits an entire crew to help make the show possible. Once in place, we're ready to start.
RyersonianTV, this is Shahir.
Lights, camera, action.
That too, of RyersonianTV.
You might wonder how the anchors know what they're doing. They get help from the floor director, show director, the switcher, the soundboard control, the teleprompter, and the VTR control.
3, 2, take 1.
It can get pretty stressful. But most of the time, our producer is really pleased, and that's how it's done.